Aloha, and welcome back once again. Thank you so much for joining us to another episode, another opportunity for here, Waking Up with Wolf, to be able to start our day off with intention, with inspiration, with ceremony, with some meditation, with some additional clarity, with some additional heart connection. Sometimes it may be a lot of talking, sometimes it might even just be like sitting in the presence of one another and allow ourselves to feel that space. So, of course, for those of you who may be tuning into this in the future, thank you. For those of you who are tuning in live on this moment, thank you as well. And what we're doing here, we'll be getting into just some stretching, listening to your body. How are you feeling? How has yesterday brought you to where you are now? Did you do what you needed to do yesterday? And even if what you needed to do might have been, might not have been like a heck of a lot, maybe like yourself, it might have been just resting. And I'm noticing, even for those of you tuning in yesterday, I was talking again about my shoulder and everything like that. I can feel like it's a different feeling today. And I think that's the thing, is that when we allow ourselves to just be in that natural place of allowing our body to do what it needs to do, of allowing our body to do what it needs to heal, it can be a very, very, sometimes almost like, the transformation can almost be surprising, like what may be like incredibly discomforting the one day, with a little bit of love, you show up the next day and it's just like, okay, this feels different now. This feels like something is shifting, something is happening on the inside. And again, let this just be a moment for us to be able to like acknowledge the natural ability for our body to be able to heal, the natural ability for our body to be able to move forward, the natural ability for our body to be able to learn. And so as we move into this space, just acknowledge that that is like something that is taking place like physically, is taking place energetically, is taking place emotionally. And so I see and I acknowledge the fact that each and every single one of us, we're all constantly healing on some level, be that a physical thing such as like a shoulder blade, or be it some sort of emotional thing from our past. Like the fact is, like every single person has something that we are healing through. And yet, even still, and as you're listening to this, just begin massaging your shoulders, because I want to just be able to share this with you. We'll drop into a quick meditation. We're actually going to do some like standing up and doing a little bit of flow exercise. For those of you who tuned in, who are familiar, if you can find some sort of object, some sort of physical object, like a sphere, a ball, and then another object, like a stick or a baton, please feel free to grab those now, and we'll be able to use those in the next little bit. But one of the things that I think is very powerful when it comes to our own healing as well is this idea of understanding that, and as I'm doing this, again, just begin massaging yourself, is this idea of understanding. This is a very, 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 very profound idea, but it really is this idea of understanding that every single one of us has a part to play, as well as the idea that every single one of us is an essence of God, if we want to use that term. Every single one of us is an extension of Source. Every single one of us is divine in that path, in that way. So that means that the mistakes that we make, they are divine too. The lessons we learn, they are divine too. The part we play, they are divine too. And so can that be a part of us being able to, can that be used as a part of our own healing? Can that be used as something that we can speak onto ourselves, so that we can understand that, a part of my journey is my healing process. That is a part of what I'm here to play. And again, I know that I say this before, but for all of us that are healing, and that's the thing, we're all in this together. For all of us, just acknowledging that what we are healing through, we are literally healing on behalf of the collective. We are literally healing on behalf of Gaia, on behalf of the earth itself. So I really, really just want to take a moment here to just acknowledge the fact that each one of us is here to play a part, is here to play our part. And we do not need to compare our part to one another, but really just to do our best to be able to play our part, to allow that to be able to call us in, even into a place of deeper empathy for ourselves, deeper courage for ourselves, knowing that, a bigger part of our story, maybe the inspiration that our story can be able to bring into the lives of others through the journey of our own healing. And maybe that is something that isn't even spoken. Again, maybe that is literally just something that is more on an energetic, vibrational level. So as we move our body here, I want to be able to invite us to go into a little bit of a meditation. So let's just take another moment here. Just give yourself a quick little massage along the legs, wherever you need it. Again, thank you everyone so much for being able to join in. Michael Brazel just joined in. Hey Michael, good to see you. Welcome so much. We got Brian. Brian just joined in. Dave is here. Fens Berto is here. Quite a few people are here. Good morning, everyone. So as I was just saying, again, today's theme, today's lesson is about acknowledging the fact that every single person has a part to play. And a part of everyone's journey is literally going to be healing. And so a part of our journey is being able to teach each other how to heal. And one of the best ways that we can teach each other how to heal is by learning how to love ourselves. And a big part of that is by being able to kind of see from that bigger picture the importance of our story, the importance of our journey, the importance of the lessons that we are going through. And so again, as we just massage ourselves here, I want to be able to drop us into a quick little meditation. It's going to be a very symbolic meditation that's just going to be able to invite us into a little bit more of our own healing. Very, very, very simple actually, but also being able to work on the sensations. Before we do that, let's just do a little bit of face tapping. So again, I want to be able to just invite you to do a little bit of conscious self-programming, tapping your face. And as you do this, I want you to just be able to bring into your awareness what your narrative is, who you are, what your story is. And again, you can kind of like, you can share many different stories, but let's kind of choose a story that is going to be intentionally inspiring, intentionally empowering for each and every one of us. So again, let's start off with this idea. As we tap here, as we encode this into our cellular level, that everyone has a part to play. That everyone is here on a journey of healing. That everyone here is on a journey of growth. That we are constantly shedding our layers and breaking through into new parts of our being. When you think about this, like the egg, like the chick has to break through the egg. The snake has to shed its skin. And sometimes that can be uncomfortable, but that is what allows us to be birthed into the new. And so like with the themes of, even just Easter, let us be invited, even if it hasn't fully happened yet, let us be invited to this process of being like, I'm going to break through my eggs. I'm going to birth myself into my next phase of reality. Opposed to just doing that as like a happenstance. Can you do it with intention? Can you acknowledge when it's happening? Can you acknowledge that any time where we feel like there might be like, again, that part of healing or that discomfort, can we really, in a deeper way, love the fact that that is calling us into something bigger, into something that is essential. And so whatever you're going through, I really just want to be able to take this moment here for you to invite yourself to even share this vibration with others, others tuning into this broadcast. Literally, just take a moment here. Let's just all acknowledge the fact that each and every single one of us is healing. Each and every single one of us is learning. Each and every single one of us is growing. Each and every single one of us is expanding. And again, as you expand, we expand. As we expand, the universe expands. So just honoring the fact that you're showing up with intention. You're showing up with inspiration. You're showing up to do your best. And again, your best is going to look different every day. That's okay. But know that you are not alone. Know that you are here as part of a bigger story, as part of a bigger tribe. So just a couple more taps here. I am loving myself. I am doing my part. I am constantly growing. I am constantly healing. My body and my spirit is incredibly intelligent. And every day I am here, I'm constantly unfolding in exactly the way that it needs to unfold. So just honor that. Bring your hands to your heart. And again, I realize this is going to be a very subjective thing. I hope you guys realize that, like, sometimes when I do my best to like show up into this, and I understand that sometimes like words can be a challenging thing when we're trying to talk about the dynamics of the human soul and the ineffable So again, I appreciate you holding space for me. Again, just trying to be able to communicate words that are essentially signals that are inviting us back to ideas that are reminding us of our true power. That is essentially what I'm doing. I'm not trying to tell you how to feel, but I am inviting you to feel however you need to feel in this moment, knowing that what we need to feel is a very important thing. So feel those feels while still being able to honor the part of the bigger story that we are on. And again, your story is bigger than just us. Your story is bigger than just you. So thank you. Thank you for your courage. Thank you for your strength. Thank you for your ability to love yourself. Thank you for your ability to learn, to grow. So let's put our hands on our heart, or even just put your hands on your lap, whatever's comfortable for you. And I want you to just begin relaxing your breath. Gentle inhales through the nose. We're just going to shift it up here, drop into a short meditation, and then we're going to stand up and do a little bit of exercise. And then from there, we're going to do a chakra practice meditation. So again, just begin closing your eyes. Connecting with your breath. Deep, gentle inhales through the nose. Gentle exhales through the nose and the mouth. Gentle exhales through the nose. Gentle exhales through the nose and the mouth. Feeling the moment that the inhale meets the exhale. The moment that the exhale meets the inhale. As you slow yourself down, just inviting the breath itself to constantly move any energy, to allow the environment for healing to take place. And as we continue to breathe here, I want you to imagine yourself standing in a forest, and inside this forest you are already standing on the edge of a small little beach, of a small little, I'm not sure exactly what the right word is, but like a small lake, a small pond with a waterfall in front of you. And so you can imagine yourself being in even like a tropical landscape here. You can hear the birds singing. This is a very beautiful, very magical space. And you can see this incredibly just like dream-like waterfall in front of you. And you can see the lights sparkling off the waters. You can see the water bouncing off the rocks. You see the ripples and the waves moving out from the waterfall towards the edge of the beach. And here in this moment, I want you to very mindfully take a step into the water and feel the exact moment as the water touches your feet. And imagine this with as much detail as possible. So as you do this, you feel the temperature of the water touching your toes. And right away, you're reminded of the fact that these waters are very sacred waters. These waters are healing waters. Not in the fact that the waters themselves heal, but rather the waters act almost as like a signal or a code to help the body heal itself. And so taking deeper steps into the water, imagining the water moving up past your ankles, past your shins, and even just plunging chest first into the water as it gets a little bit deeper, and feeling the water make contact with your face, even feeling yourself plunging into the water, just diving underneath it, getting your hair wet, getting your face wet, taking a moment here to even just kind of look around under the water and bring yourself up out of the water and feeling the cool air reaching your skin, touching your skin. Just taking some big, gentle breaths here. As you just feel the cooling of the water. Reminding ourselves that water, throughout many stories, has always been seen as a portal for transformation, as a sacred place for cleansing, for purifying, for healing, for clearing. So as you're in this space, I want you to be able to think of this as a chance for you to take an energetic bath. And I want you to be able to imagine yourself kind of shedding any old skin or clearing away any remnants of an old shell that you have been breaking through. While at the same time, like honoring that skin, honoring that shell, honoring the part that you play. So even just imagine yourself really just like enjoying being in this body of water, even just floating on your back, breathing here. Every moment that you're in this space, just allow it to continue to serve you. Seeing the sky up above you through the canopy of the trees, hearing the birds, giving yourself this gift, this space. And with a couple more breaths here, gently bringing yourself over to the waterfall. And this waterfall has some ground underneath it. So what you can actually do is you can find a space to be able to sit right underneath the waterfall, as if you were just taking a shower in it. Or maybe even you just imagine yourself standing in the waterfall. It doesn't have to be sitting. And the moment that you step underneath it, even just feeling your hands underneath it first, feeling that and just playing with it, playing with this water, feeling the sensations, the cooling water running down your fingers, your arms, over your body, standing underneath it, even just tilting your head up just an inch, feeling the water is running down the side of your face, down the back of your head, through your hair, even just running your hands through your hair. And when you're ready, just allow yourself to even just like move into a place of stillness as you imagine yourself meditating underneath this water. And I want you to straighten up your spine. I want you to feel this as much as you can in this moment. I want you to feel this water, this beautiful water, just like rolling down your entire body. And as it does, I want you to acknowledge that this water is here to serve you. That this water is here to help move energy, is here to help cleanse, here to help purify, here to help move old stories. So old stories that have served us, old stories that have helped us grow. And allow even just parts of those stories to be able to be just cleared off your energetic fields. Maybe there are parts of those stories that are not entirely done yet. That's okay. You don't have to rush this process. But trust that the waters will be able to remove anything that is ready to be moved. And anything else that remains means that it is still there with a purpose. So you honor that. You understand, as we said, that every single one of us has a part to play. In the same way, every single part of us has a part to play within our individual story. Every single day has a part to play within our individual story. It's a very, very, very profound idea when you think about it. That there is not a day that goes by in our life that does not matter, that does not happen for a reason, that does not play a part into our story. And so again, just taking a few moments here, feeling this water just moving down all over your body, every single inch. And as you breathe here, deep, gentle inhales, big exhales as you release any deep sigh. As you feel, even again, like just imagining that this is almost like a cold shower if you want, or imagine it warm, whatever works for you. but just feeling the freshness, feeling the vitality, feeling the clarity, feeling this waking you up, feeling this inspire you, feeling the joy, feeling the beauty of this moment as the water rolls its way down over your shoulders, over your skin, over your face, allowing the waters to do what they naturally do, allowing the waters to play their part in the same way you do. So we'll take a few more moments here, taking your time. Express your gratitude for this space. Express your gratitude for the water, even putting your hands on your chest. Expressing the gratitude for yourself. Really sending compassion for yourself. Anything that you feel within yourself that you need to be able to put compassion towards, take a moment here. Listen to your heart. Show up as your beloved for yourself. Show up as your friend. Show up as you would someone compassionate for a stranger. Continue to breathe here. Go on in, buddy. If you hear any rustling in the leaves, it's just a wild Dallin that has emerged into the jungle, that's all. So we'll just conclude this part of the meditation just by taking a few more breaths here, honoring the space, feeling the cooling waters rolling down your body, allowing you to feel just awake, alert, grateful, inspired. And knowing that this is a space that you can return to at any moment, that you can come back to at any moment. This is a very magical little sacred space for you. You can return here with the intention to just be able to realign, to re-inspire, clear off the dirt from a busy day. Clear off the dirt from the lens of your heart. Allow yourself to shine. You're always shining. Like, that is the truth. The truth is that each one of us is always shining the exact same light. The only thing that appears different is that sometimes we get dirt on the lens of our heart. And so our job is to clear that dirt. And when we do that, we allow the natural light to shine through. The exact same light that each one of us has. So through this shower, through this moment of sitting underneath this waterfall, allow this to clear the lens, clear the dirt off the lens of your heart. So now that today, through this symbolic journey, literally acknowledging the power of the imagination, the power of symbol, the power of creating this realm within your heart, within your mind, allow yourself to move forward today with your lens being cleared, with as much dust that needs to be cleared at this moment. And again, maybe there's some like, maybe there's some like clunk, like big muddy speckles on your lens of your heart, and maybe that's something that's still going to be cleansed. Again, no need to rush the healing journey, no need to rush the cleansing journey. Take your time with it, but know that each day is a day to be able to love yourself more, to love yourself deeper. And as you do this, you allow all of us to be able to more love ourselves more collectively. Every person has a part to play. Take 2 more deep breaths here. Gentle inhale. Big exhale with a bit of a sigh. Feeling that water rolling down your neck. 1 more deep inhale. Big exhale. Gently, when you're ready, you can imagine yourself still underneath the waters, or imagine yourself just stepping out of the lake, a little pond. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes and return your awareness to the space around you. Beautiful, beautiful. Awesome. Welcome back, everyone. So again, that's like a simple meditation visualization anything, like that's anything that you can do on your own. If you felt that that was powerful for you, maybe during the day where you're just like, oh, okay, I'm on my lunch break. I'm just gonna go take a little trip to the waterfall for a bit, you know? So use those symbols to be able to serve you in whatever way that works for you. So thank you for showing up. Thank you for sharing in that practice. Beautiful. Okay, so what we're going to do next, we're going to move into a little bit of flow movement exercise. So again, I invite you to find some sort of object. This is a pine cone. You can get a ball. You can get a ball of socks. And what we're going to do, we're going to practice just like a little bit of flow, a little bit of movement, a little bit of energetic practice. And also to be able to get some sort of object. If you have one, some sort of stick, some sort of baton, or some sort of bow staff, some sort of like broomstick. If you have it, great. If not, that's okay. You don't fully need it. Essentially, just being able to get up and move is going to be the practice that we're going to do here in a second. So again, just thanking everyone for being here. A reminder that if you're tuning in here now, that you can tune in again Monday to Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for more live broadcasts. Listen to them in the future. Subscribe on YouTube at Skull Babylon. Be sure to check out my Patreon when you can. Contribute a monthly donation when it works for you. Think of this as like a community class where it's like a pay what you wish donation, and your contributions help us continue to do this, plus a lot more awesome stuff that we are doing for the community as well. And of course, if you want to go deeper, go to ParadigmShiftCentral.com to connect with the core team by applying for your shifter pass. And I do have a couple spots open to be able to meet with people to do my private coaching online. So if that's something where you want to do monthly private coaching with me to be able to help bring in more clarity, inspiration, and alignment, and just be able to deepen our relationship and support me in the process as well, and support you in the process as well, please feel free to send me a message. So there you go, there's your blurb. Oh, and check out questitemshop.com as well for items and stuff. Items and stuff, yeah. Okay, so let's all stand up. Awesome, thank you again everyone for being here. So what I want you to be able to do, you're gonna have like your object in your hand, and first we're just gonna gently stretch. So let's just kind of like reach our arms up towards the sky, feeling any tension in our body. Like again, for myself, I'm gonna be listening to my body today. Like I'm gonna be going a little bit slower. This is a part of my healing journey. A healing journey oftentimes means a journey of being able to practice patience, being able to practice slowing down. So right now, as you stand up, I want you to just listen to your body, and I want you to just move your body in a way that you feel it needs to move. Flap your wings. That's what I'm doing right now. Honestly, why? Because that's just what my body feels like it needs to do. Because I can feel like the dynamics of my shoulder are a little bit different from what they were a few days ago. But if I just take it easy with it, that's going to be the important thing, while still bringing just some gentle movement into it. So listen to your body, do what you feel you need to do. And then when you're ready, using your object, your ball of some sort, again, it could be like a ball of socks, I want you to just begin finding a gentle sway, a gentle flow, even just starting off with like a little bit of like a horizontal flow. And imagine this like object being a focal point as a source of energy, not just a source of energy, but as like a ball of energy. And I want you to just begin like moving it in your hands as if it is like this ball of energy, and just imagine it being very fluid. Imagine it being like a ball of water. Imagine your energy being a ball of water. And just allowing yourself to gently find a flow that works for you. You can even just play with symmetry. Again, even just playing in a very simple way that you would think would just kind of be like very like Tai Chi, Qigong, Kung Fu. But at the same time, just kind of listening to your heart, and also being very aware of the energetics of your body right now. And just listening to your body and being aware of every movement. Switching the object from one hand to the other. Again, just not even just following exactly my movements, just even closing your eyes and just finding a rhythm that matches the flow of your breath. Get those big exhales going. Feeling your body activate. Turning this into a bit of a dance. And then getting a little bit more dynamic with your object. Beginning to gently like toss it in the air. Move it from one side to the next. There you go. Tossing it over the shoulder. And again, when we do this, when we're in the process of tossing and catching, This is also a process of us being able to practice tuning in with our intuition, our ability to listen to the intelligence of our body, to be able to trust the programming of our mind. Our brain is a pattern recognition machine. The more you do this, the more you'll be able to show up again next week, and you'll find that your skills will slightly be improving. So again, even just adding a gentle bend to the knees, you can literally do what I'm doing, where it's just like gently like tossing it up, catch, tossing it up, catch, tossing it up, catch. Do that side to side. If you drop it, that's totally cool. Quick reminder for those of you on Facebook, if the feed happens to crash, be sure to tune in on Instagram or YouTube. Links are in the info on Facebook. And again, just tossing it back and forth, finding that flow. And then from here, we're just going to go for about a minute longer, and then we're going to switch to our other object, allowing yourself to increase the speed if you want to, getting a little bit more dynamic with it. Finding those bends in the knees. Again, just thinking of this as like an opportunity to be able to activate your energetic body, listening to whatever movements you need, just bringing movement. Again, like whatever exercise you're doing is the best exercise for you in this moment, as long as it's like a gentle, slow movement that you're doing, listening to your body. So again, I'm just going to kind of like increase my own dynamics here. We'll just do it for about 30 more seconds. Allowing yourself to practice training your intuition by tossing it up and catching it. If you can do it with your eyes closed, that's some like next level Jedi stuff. Close. That was like 4 in a row, not bad. Cool, so just 10 more seconds with this. Bring it in. Arms above, gently bring to the chest. Check in with your body. How does your body feel? Just a little bit of movement. How does that feel? Beautiful. And then next, I'm grabbing, how much time do we got? Okay, good. Grabbing a staff object. If you have some sort of staff, again, this could be like a broomstick. Even if you don't have an object, you can continue working with a ball. Or you can like imagine yourself like flowing with a broomstick or something similar. And again, with this, literally, again, just kind of like finding a rhythm. This is really more than anything about being able to find a rhythm and to be able to see the stick as an extension of your own body, as an extension of your own source, and to allow the flow of it to naturally come through you. And again, for some people, they've never really experienced like the dynamics of being able to like feel their body in this flow, in this dance. So celebrate your dance, celebrate your flow. So again, for those of you who are just like holding a stick of some sort, a simple movement can be a figure 8, where it's like up, down, around, up, down, around, up, down, around, and then you can just kind of like do that over and over again, adding in a little bit of a twist into the wrist. And it's like, hey, what do you know? You're a ninja now. Congratulations. And then again, just finding a little bit of posture. Again, just imagine that you're like in some sort of like Tibetan temple, or just some sort of like ninja training temple, and you can make this dynamic. Again, this is where you can get a little bit more complex. You can add in like a tree pose. You can add in some balancing. Make this as challenging as you want for yourself, as much as you're comfortable with. So even like here, for myself, eye gazing in the mirror, and then from here, whatever you're doing, connect to your breath right now. That's the goal. Do that. And then connect with your breath. Don't forget about your breath. I'm just going to balance it out on the other side. Again, if you're doing something similar, that's okay. I'm not asking you to do this particular motion, but just find something that works for you. Whatever you're doing, just remind yourself to connect with the breath. And find that speed where it's not like 100%, it's more like 80%. And the trick, the objective is mindfulness. Can you be mindful? Can you feel what the stick feels like? Can you feel what your muscles feel like? Can you feel what your breath feels like? Can you feel the balance? Can you feel the gravity of your body? Alright, so just one more minute here, adding a little bit more dynamic range. Find the rhythm that works for you. I'm just going to switch over to my red lightsaber today. I'm just finishing off with a little bit of flow. Again, just 30 more seconds. And again, like when I work with like the lightsaber, again, I'd use the lightsaber because it is like an extension of working with my mind. It is an extension of working with the source of my body, with the source of my soul. And as I carry the blade mindfully, it is a reminder of how I carry my intentions, of how I carry my actions. So you allow this natural rhythm to flow through you. You allow this natural rhythm to be a part of you. So again, just finishing off here, finding that flow, feeling like a ninja. Again, think of this as like literally your ninja training, your superhero training. It's going to be a little bit different every single day, but the most important thing is you are showing up. You're allowing your body to move in new ways. You're allowing yourself to dance in new ways. So thank you for showing up and for dancing. And allow like each gesture to almost be like a symbol that calls you into your power. So that's like where like with this, it's like 10 more seconds. Breathe. Bring it back to center. Hands coming down to heart center. Release your object. Put your hands by your side. Shake your hands a bit. Straighten yourself up. Feet just a bit about shoulder width apart. Tilt your head just an inch towards the ceiling. Take a couple breaths here. Close your eyes if you're comfortable with that. Make sure your balance is okay. Deep, gentle inhale. One more breath. Feeling your body, not even just your body, but feeling like the space around it, the energy moving through it. Beautiful, beautiful. When you're ready, bring yourself back down to seated. So again, I wonder how many people actually have like these like exercise balls that we've been using. Thank you again, everyone, for being here. I know there's like, again, there's like, we got multiple platforms, right? But there's about 20 people tuned in live to this right now. So we can like imagine like a room of us, right? So thank you for showing up. Thank you for being a part of this routine. All right, we'll move into our chakra practice meditation. For those of you who are not familiar, because there's always going to be new people tuned in, the chakra practice meditation that we do is based on the very, very ancient Gnostic teachings. This is, again, kind of the Gnostic teachings is about being able to find like common links between various cultures, historical, spiritual, throughout time. The mantras that we use for each correlating chakra help spin the chakras, help spin the disc, help work them like a muscle. The chakras are organs of perception that correlate to our astral body, our mental body, our etheric body, opposed to just being the physical organs, but they do correlate to physical organs as well. They also correlate to different virtues and different faculties. So that is why when we work with our chakras, is a way for us to be able to tap into our latent faculties, our latent abilities as superhumans, as homo luminous, as proto-humans, such as more inspiration, more intuition, more clarity, just being able to really tap in with that idea that the information that the chakras receive is information from the future, is information coming to us, which allows us to be able to move into our lessons with more clarity, with more effectiveness, with more efficiency. So, because that's kind of the thing, like as you evolve your consciousness, essentially what you will find is that you will make not mistakes. It's not that you will make less mistakes, it's just that your relationship with those lessons will be different. You know, whereas like if you're like a child, right, or like if you touch a stove and it's hot, like that's a pretty quick lesson. You only have to like learn that once, right? But like don't go back and keep touching the stove again. So by accelerating your consciousness, you get the lesson, you're like, okay, I got it, on to the next thing type thing. So allowing ourselves to just continuously optimize our ability to grow and learn here together. So if you need to just bring any sort of body movement into your body, again, like for me, I know my shoulder's still feeling something, but I can tell it's getting better. I can tell just that movement, that gentle movement is making a difference. So let's move right into this. Thank you again, everyone, for being here. Starting off with the brow chakra. The brow chakra is the vowel I, pronounced as in ski. The sound is E. Doing each one, focusing on the virtue, focusing on the faculty, and we'll do it 3 times each. Through this, building the entire bridge of the chakras, heaven to earth. The faculty is the faculty of inspiration, and also, is the faculty of clairvoyance, rather. So the ability of like being able to activate our imagination, and the virtue of serenity. So the virtue of peace, the virtue of just like higher wisdom, higher knowledge. So close your eyes here. You can gently kind of take your open your eyes, take your thumb and your index, put them together if you want to. Put your hands down like this. Even just tilt your head up just an inch. Tilt your forehead up just an inch. Take a deep, gentle inhale, exhale on your own through your mouth. Deep, gentle inhale together, the sound E. Serenity. E. Together again, inhale. Once more, serenity, inhale. Good. Feeling any slight pulsation in the third eye, in the brow chakra. Moving into the throat chakra. Again, for those of you who may be new to this, send me a DM and I can send you a 2-hour video lecture of the Gnostic presentation that goes a little bit deeper into the chakras, so then you'll actually be able to understand a little bit more about why we're doing this, the benefits of it. Throat chakra is the vowel E, pronounced as in way. The sound is A. Again, the virtue for this is justness, speaking with intention, using our words to create worlds. How will you use your words today? Again, I encourage you to use your words today to speak compassion to yourself, speak compassion to others, speak compassion and understanding to anybody who you happen to come across. So know that your words, you're a social alchemist. Your words can change the vibration of a room. Your words can change the entire perception someone has of themselves, of their life, of their story. So be very aware of how you use your words. And this is also about the faculty of clairaudience, being able to listen as much as we speak, being able to receive the communication through guides, through higher self, correlating with the other chakras, intuition, inspiration. So, focusing on the vowel E, pronounced as in way, the sound is A. Deep, gentle inhale, exhale through the mouth. Relax your face, straighten your spine. Justness, speak wisely. Deep inhale. Together again, inhale. If you notice your mind wandering, bring it back. Inhale. Beautiful. Again, each time that we work with the chakra, it's like tuning the instruments, tuning your cosmic violin before we go play it throughout the day. So, moving into our heart chakra. The heart chakra, the vowel O, pronounced as in snow. The sound is O. Of course, focusing on the virtue of compassion. And also the faculty of intuition and inspiration. Follow that which makes your heart sing. Very, very powerful advice. Hands gently on your hearts. Bring ourselves into that space, imagining the color green emanating from our heart. Again, the importance here is also in being able to balance our chakras, not just have them incredibly open, but to balance them. What does a balanced heart chakra look like? A balanced heart chakra looks like being able to know how to set healthy boundaries, being able to be okay with saying no, being able to respect other people when they say no. So the balanced heart chakra is being able to be in service while still being in service to yourself, and knowing how to rest and knowing your own bandwidth as well, opposed to just giving, and then accidentally putting yourself into just like a crash mode. So finding that rest, finding that balance, finding that healthy heart chakra. Gentle inhale, exhale on your own. Big exhale. Deep, gentle inhale together. The sound O. Feeling the vibration in your chest. Inhale again. Once more, inhale. Beautiful, beautiful. Awesome. Good job, everyone. Let's keep moving through this. Just want to be able to honor our time. And if you're hearing a mysterious panting right now, that's because Dallin's sitting next to me. Dallin, did you want to say hi? Did you want to say hi, Dallin? He's just like sitting slightly off camera. So, Dallin, if you want to turn around, by all means, go ahead. I'll just show you guys. There he is. Hi, Dallin. You have to show the YouTube too. Hi, Dallin. Okay, there we go. Little standard Dallin cameo for you in the morning. Alright, let's keep moving through this. Moving into our pulmonary chakras next. The pulmonary chakras, very, very simple yet powerful chakras. The chakras that connect us with our ultra memory, our connection with our ancestors as well. Oh, you okay, buddy? Oh, okay. You coming or going? Are you turning around? Which way are you going? Can you go out? Here, just go outside. Good boy, good boy. There you go. Yeah, feel free to send a little love to Dallin. His stomach was a little upset the last couple days, and again, you know, like having a dog is such a blessing, and especially as they get older. Like Dallin's getting older and stuff like that. So it's like every day, it's just like, oh man, you know, just love him even more every single day. So yeah, he's a good little luck dragon. Thanks. Okay. Pulmonary chakras, give those a quick massage. You may notice that they are incredibly tender, especially if you've never massaged them before. If you are looking to get a crystal massage wand, one of the items I make, these things go great for the pulmonary chakras. So give yourself a little bit of massage in your pulmonary chakras. Again, these chakras connect with the idea of ultra memory, connecting with our ancestors. A very, very powerful message to be able to receive from this. When we do this, I like to think of the idea of thinking of our ancestors having their hands on our shoulders. The vowel for this is a vowel A, pronounced as in saw. The sound is ah. So gently close your eyes, and as we're in this space, allow us to be able to connect with gratitude for our ancestors. Even going back to, you know, the theme that we were talking about earlier, everyone has a part to play. The healing journey that we are going through is a very, very powerful idea that, you know, in terms of the healing, literally in this lifetime right now, we are healing ancestral lineage. Like we are healing things that have been passed on to us through ancestors. And we have the ability to do so much healing within this lifetime alone. So if there's anything that you're healing through, Like, understand that, like, that in itself, it's not even just yours. It's literally been, like, passed down through lineage. But if it's in your story, then know that your soul is strong enough, is brave enough, is courageous enough to be able to bring love into that space. Any healing is a representation of the fact that there's some sort of wound, that there's some sort of gap, there's some sort of divide between love and itself. And so your job is to fill that gap with love. And in the process of doing so, the soul actually becomes stronger. It's a very powerful idea. So acknowledge the fact that our ancestors are with us. The ancestors are giving us the strength on our journeys of inspiration, creation, healing, devotion. So imagine your ancestors with their hands on our shoulders right now. This can be like far back ancestors. It can be within this immediate generation. Deep, gentle inhale, exhale through your mouth on your own. Deep inhale together, the sound ah. Deep inhale again. Gratitude for our ancestors. Inhale. Do one more. Gratitude for your future self. Beautiful. And again, if you're doing that, you may notice like you're beginning to feel like when you do the mantras, you're like, oh, I can actually feel the vibration in that spot. So it's very interesting to be able to feel that. Like the direct experience is such a powerful lesson, such a powerful opportunity for us. Okay, awesome. Hands gently on your solar chakra. We got just a few more and then we'll move right into the conclusion of this. Solar chakra, focusing on the virtue of temperance, the virtue of being able to like really like feel our power, feel our solar identity, feel that superhero, that light guardian within us, feel that shifter. Those of us who have come here to be able to help make a difference, to rise as the shadow looms, to heal on behalf of the collective. So the solar chakra, vowel is U, pronounced as in blue. The sound is U. And again, being able to develop our willpower and our temperance. How are you practicing temperance this week? Gentle inhale, exhale through your mouth. And also the virtue, the faculty of telepathy, empathy. Deep inhale together, the sound U. U. Again, deep inhale. One more, deep inhale. Beautiful. Awesome. You guys are doing wonderful. Again, taking the time to tune your instruments. So now you can move through your day with more inspiration, with more clarity, with more intention, with whatever you need. And again, even if that means just like taking it easy today, that's okay too. Hands gently on your sacral chakra. The vowel is M, pronounced as in The virtue for this is chastity, developing healthy relationship with our sexual energy. Being able to share that energy in a way that is more than just sexual, but it is also creative. It is vitality. It is the ability to sharpen our will. It is the ability to make decisions, to develop momentum. Remember, your momentum is your friend. By showing up to this practices, you're helping cultivate momentum. Such a powerful thing. So that's why I keep encouraging you. Whether it's this practice or any practice, make a practice for yourself that you'll be able to return to as well. Keep that momentum going. Again, take a moment here, deep, gentle inhale, exhale on your own. The vowel pronounced as in Balancing that sacral chakra, healthy relationship with that creative energy. Deep inhale together. The sound Once more, deep inhale. Twice more. Focus. Inhale. Beautiful. Moving to the final chakra for today, focusing on the root chakra. Once again, bringing it back to patience. You've been practicing patience just by being here. Patience with yourself, patience with your journey, patience with what you're building, patience with your entrepreneurship, patience with your healing, patience in the same way you would be patient for a garden growing. We must be patient with ourselves as well. You're unfolding exactly as you need to. All you have to do is just give yourself that love. Hold space for your own growth. Hold space for your own heart. The vowel for this is a vowel S, pronounced as in S. Sizzling of the snake, rising of the serpent, the fire that beats the heart of our drums. Focusing on patience and also the connection of our roots to the earth, lords of the earth. Feeling that bridge between heaven and earth. Building that entire rainbow bridge. You are the bridge between higher conscious ideas and mainstream culture and this earth plane. Deep, gentle inhale, exhale on your own. Relax your face. Patience. How can you be more patient with yourself today? Deep inhale together. The sound S. Deep inhale together. Patience. One more. Stay here for another moment. Just acknowledge your breath. Acknowledge the space. Acknowledge any subtle energy sensations throughout your body. Feeling a little bit lighter. Feeling a little bit more open. Straighten up your spine. Open your chest. Take a few more breaths here. Deep, gentle inhale. Big exhale, sigh if you need it. Another one of those. Deep inhale. Big exhale, sigh. Open your eyes when you're ready. Give your hands a little bit of a shake. Concluding this broadcast, we're in the last couple minutes. Just ending it off with a little bit of a quick eye gazing. So again, thank you once again for all that you do. For all that you've come here to allow yourself to dance through. For all the seeds that you plant. For all the flowers that bloom out of the branches of your journey. And never too soon. May you break free from the egg. May you shed the old skin. May you allow new beginnings to truly begin. May you be anchored in your heart. May you be inspired in your soul. May you remember that this journey is one that is infinitely old. So move forth with great inspiration, with great purpose and devotion. Allow yourself to move through all of this with fluid motion. I see you, I love you, I honor you, I thank you. I am, we are, love is infinite. Thank you so much, everyone, so much for tuning into this. Again, if you're looking for more information about the chakra practice, send me a DM. I'll send you the 2-hour lecture. Be sure to check out my Patreon when you can. Submit a monthly donation when you're able to. Get your 25% discount key for items at the Quest item shop, including the Light Guardian crystals and shift buttons, tools to be able to help assist you on your journey. Send me a message if you would like to connect further for monthly private coaching. And of course, be sure to share this with your friends and check out more at ParadigmShiftCentral.com. Thank you so much. Have an awesome day. Finish it off with a wolf howl. Go out there, kick some butt. Awesome. Keep it shifty, and I'll see you in the future. Much love.